I'm going to show you the last match, fourth match, played during semifinals of 2018 Intel Extreme Masters PyeongChang tournament. Scarlett versus Elazer. Scarlett is on the left, Elazer is on the right. And they're both playing at IEM Season XII PyeongChang, a tournament that pays out a total of $150,000. It's based in South Korea, and it has 18-player single elimination tournament. Rules: playout. The prize pool distributed for the 3-4 places is as follows. First place $50,000, Scarlett is the winner. Second place $25,000, SOS is the winner. Third, fourth place is $12,500. Elazer and Special got the money. And you can check out the other ones below. Furthermore, there are participants here, results. I'm showing you this match right here, Elazer versus Scarlett, and we'll be watching Blackpink map. You can stop the video, have a closer look at this, see how things went out. Furthermore, here's the racial distribution for you, map statistics. And let's move on to the players. The first player is Elazer. He's from Poland, he's 20 years old, and he already made $170,000 playing StarCraft 2. He dates back to 2013 when he was playing at AT Gaming, and his achievements are here. You can take a look what he achieved in Premier tournaments, major tournaments, minor tournaments, Premier Team Leagues, championships. You can also find videos to watch VODs about his games. Read his interviews and check out the gallery here or on the video. On the internet, I mean. His opponent is Scarlett. She represents Zerg also, just like Elazer. Right here, he's a Zerg player, and Scarlett's a Zerg player too. And she's 24 years old. She made over $250,000 playing StarCraft 2. Here you can have a read about her matches. She goes back to Heart of the Swarm. Here you can read about Return to America, Legacy of the Void, Olympic Glory. You can read her trivia, achievements. She certainly got great achievements, such as this one, the tournament we're currently watching. She won this tournament and was given $50,000 for winning it. There are championships here where she played. You can watch matches, you can read interviews, read articles, and check out her gallery. You can find some of these matches of IEM Season 12 PyeongChang at AndYouLeftTheGame YouTube channel. You can find this channel by typing AndYouLeftTheGame into YouTube search bar, and you may get two channels or one of these two. If you get one and it's the one without blank space, you're in the luck. Click on it and you're in the channel right there, or just like that. If for any reason you've got the one without blank spaces, I mean, if you got the one with the blank spaces, alright, here 5 separate words, click on it, and then look for featured channels, click on featured channels on the right, on AndYouLeftTheGame, and you'll be right here, where you're supposed to be, and you'll find whatever you wish to watch. Now that we know more about the players, the tournament, let's look at the final 4th match between Elazer and Scarlett. First off, both of these players will start with hotkeying their the most important location. So why is that important? Obviously the players can fast travel to these locations. They don't need to use arrow keys. They don't need to use a mouse to push the screen. They don't need to click on the minimap. They can just very easily move there. And that's that. First of all, this is a really kind of a standard opener when somebody's not playing with cheese. 2 hatcheries droning up, spawning pool, most likely an extractor. As you can see, an extractor is on its way, and this is where pretty much the game begins. You can either go for Zerglings or for more drones. You can scout and see if the opponent is not building anything of military. You may just proceed doing the same thing and just build up your economy, start the game with minerals that are simply pouring in, and build army quickly. On the other hand, you may choose to be aggressive and win over your opponent that decided not to build any military units whatsoever. Here it looks like Scarlett has successfully scouted Elazer's second base, and it seems that the Zerglings are coming out. Now, Scarlett does not have Zerglings, and that means Scarlett is going to be vulnerable to a Zergling attack, and that's exactly what happened here. It looks like Elazer has almost destroyed Scarlett's 3rd base. However, with some good precise microing, Scarlett has successfully baited off all Elazer links from the hatchery, and then Elazer just simply retreated his links back into the map. Scarlett furthers with a walling off of its 2nd base. I don't see that much in games, but it certainly is very useful. Maybe I haven't watched too many Zerg games. However, maybe that's a specific strategy. However, it's certainly not as simple as a Terran versus Zerg. Terrans can just lift their buildings, which gives them the advantage to do it. On the other hand, Zerg, just like Protoss, kind of have to risk it. Now the down point of it is that if an army kind of goes by, and they can take out all the major buildings the Zerg has just like that. They are just standing there in front, and this kind of is a little bit depressing, right? that there's no wall for StarCraft 2 players to use to build. Here we see a major push. However, Elazer did not attack successfully with the banelings first, and those zerglings are having a hard time breaking through those super heavy queens. But Elazer will still get his prize at taking out that third hatchery. It looks like Elazer is going ahead here with its third base intact. However, it's not game over, because they do have a very similar number of workers, and Scarlett does have the ability to defend herself here through that choke point. And that's all here. It looks like it's once again quiet, really quiet. Both players do not have that many troops. Oh no, it looks like I made a mistake. Elazer has 43 zerglings here, so that's a lot of zerglings. No doubts about that. Here we see a lot of movement going on. Now Elazer, not like Scarlett, he's not walling himself up. He does not use this strategy, does not see it as viable. And sad, because those lings did manage to go through the second base into Elazer's natural, and if not for the banelings, they would have done a lot of damage to those drones out there. Here we see that Scarlett is upgrading her units to 1-1 and successfully is going to move out. She has a lot more than Elazer has and better upgrades, so this should give her the advantage that she needs so much. Corrosive Fire is making good hits. It looks like those drones are not going to work out as a good shield, because not enough Scarlet troops have died. It looks like Elazer was not able to defeat this. He needs to wait for additional reinforcements. However, Scarlett is not sending reinforcements whatsoever. As you can see on the map, the movement of troops is almost non-existent. Only like 3 units are coming, while Scarlett would need a lot more than that. But it's probably busy building other things. In any case, we see that the third third hatchery is not filled just yet, but the main hatchery is certainly not able to be mined at full capacity. The mineral fields are being depleted consistently, and Scarlett will move on for another batch of many roaches here. And it could be that at this point Scarlett is going to be able to outproduce. The last Scarlett's attack has given her the advantage against the Elazer. The advantage that she needed, killed off quite a few drones there, denied resource collection for long enough. However, Elazer was still making and is making considerably more, like 100, 200, 300, it depends. And I think that would give him the advantage that he needs. However, his army does not represent that income take. He just has 11 roaches less, and that's it. Nothing can be done here. It looks like we're gonna have another showdown. Scarlett moved her troops as close as possible so that they all could shoot, and they are making a truly significant effort here. It looks like Elazer troops are dying off consistently. More inchecks are taking place, and Elazer decides to DG out. It's a total victory for Scarlett. She moves on to the final.